starting and finishing a sentence. I'm here to try to make some new bookish friends, try to build this community. So I will be very, very happy if you stick around and subscribe and share your thoughts with me. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today is an exciting video for me to film because I'm going to answer the questions for the Booktube Newbie Tag, so you get to know a little bit more about me. Yeah, get to know me a little bit better. First question is, why did you start this channel? So this is an easy one because I love reading books and I love collecting them, as you can see here. And like I'm obsessively reading books, and it's the one thing that I love to do when I have time, and I make time for it to do it because I love reading books so much. And there is no one in like my friends group or in my family that is as obsessed or with books as me. And this is why I started this channel, so I could share my love for reading and hopefully get to know people who are like me and get to start like a little community with like kind, loving readers where we could basically ramble all day about books. So that's why I started this channel. The second question is, what are some fun and unique things that you could bring to Booktube? So I don't know if I'm gonna do anything new because I think everything is already done. And I love watching the classics of Booktube every single time, like the TBRs, the monthly wrap-ups, the book hauls, the monthly subscription unboxing, the bookshelf tours, the book rankings at the end of the year or in the middle of the year, or like everything with ranking. And yeah, basically I'm going to do the same thing because I love watching these videos, and I want to share my thoughts and my own reviews about these books. And I think the new thing I'm going to bring is myself, me, myself, and I, and hopefully the community that we are going to build together here. And yeah, I love journaling, and I already have a reading journal video up on my channel. So, and maybe I do that differently from the other people I have watched. So maybe that's something that I could bring that is different. Other than that, it's just me. And I hope you will love what you see on this channel, and I hope that you will stick around. Be friends, basically. So the next question is, what are you most excited for about your channel? I think it's just making new bookish friends and filming my unboxings and sharing that excitement that I have when I open it in real life, because I'm always like opening this, like for example monthly subscription boxes or like special editions and stuff like that, and I'm so excited when I open them, and I'm so happy that I can document it now and share it with the world, share my excitement. And I really hope to find people who share the same obsession as me. And like, yeah, this is the main thing, that making friends that understand my excitement for reading and share this book love together. Fourth question is, why you love reading? Uh, I mean, I think maybe everyone has the same answer. I think so. But I love it because I will not say it better than Dory, okay? Escape, and it's the same thing for me. Escape. I love it for the escapism. I love it because there is no boundaries. Anything could happen. The dragons, the dragons having a sword, riding a dragon, having magical abilities, just being thrown into that world and forget everything but what's happening in the real one is so magical. So it's so unique. I love it so much. I love it so much. Next question is, what book or book series got you into reading? I think a lot of people are like me in the dystopian era. First, Harry Potter before. Harry Potter got me into reading. I was addicted to those books when they were coming out, and I think I started reading it when I think the fifth book was coming out, I think, or the fourth. Um, I started reading Harry Potter from the first book and onward, and I was so hooked. I remember my mom would call me for lunch or for dinner, and I didn't want to go because I didn't want to stop reading, and that's what hooked me. Also, the Lord of the Rings series I read after Harry Potter, and the Fellowship of the Ring was one of my favorite books ever. And after that, I remember the Selection series. I loved it so much. I don't know if I reread it right now, if I will have the same feelings, but I felt so many things. I loved that series to death. I loved it so much. And but I think what got me back into reading more as an adult is the Akotar series, A Court of Thorns and Roses. Once you start, you are in there, and the addiction together with everyone else, I think. And now everyone, if I see someone like my family or family members or like friends, and like they ask me, what book do you recommend for me, and I'm like, there is one book you should read so you can join me in my addiction, because I know once you start you cannot stop, and that's Akotar. Yeah, obviously. The next question is, what question would you ask your favorite booktuber? I think I would ask them for, at the beginning, what mistakes did they made that if they went back they would not make them again, the lessons they have learned while starting YouTube. I think those are the most precious questions, and like maybe I would ask them for encouragements. I know it's hard when you are first starting, you don't have that reach, the views, the subscribers, it's not a lot, but I think if you just do the thing you love, everything will come, everything will follow after that. So it doesn't really matter at the end, but I will definitely ask them for like things they did that made them successful, and like ask them to be friends. I would love to be friends with all the booktubers that I follow. That would be the dream. That would be the dream. The next question is, what challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? I think it's starting and finishing a sentence. When I'm editing, I see myself a lot of times I start a sentence and then I will jump into another thing to say and then forget about the sentence that I started, and I'm like, when I'm editing, I'm like, what are you doing? Just what? Stop and slow down and like finish your sentences and make less uh, these noises, you know? That's the most challenging thing, I think, for me, is like to just speak with no ahs and full sentences, please. Yeah, there you go. The next question is, when did you start reading? Well, like I said, like I started reading when I was like in elementary school, like the Harry Potter, and then continued through high school. At the university, I stopped because I mean I had a lot of textbooks and the exams, the tests, and I didn't read as much at all. But then I got back once I started reading the Akhtar, and yeah, I'm hooked. I'm hooked now. When do you read? Or no, where do you read? In the couch, in a cafeteria. I listen to audiobooks while going on walks. I do that a lot. And I listen to audiobooks when I'm doing like things around the house and in bed. That's where I usually read. The last question is, what kind of books do you like to read? Well, as you can see from my bookshelves, I love fantasy, especially fantasy romance. I also love cozy mysteries and thrillers. The fantasy, everything like YA, new adult, adult. I just love it. I love the magical, the whimsical, the magic systems, the dragons, the magical creatures. I love it. Um, the contemporary romance, not that much, but when I'm in the mood, I want to take a break from fantasies, I would do that. I love now reading the more cozy, like Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies or Legends Lattes. The cozy fantasy is now very popular, and I love them so much. When I'm like, I wanna break, I pick up a cozy mystery book. But they are becoming really, really popular, and I totally get it. I mean, they are so it's like low stakes, cozy to read. It's just a fun time. So yeah, I just love going on adventures with magical powers and magical creatures. That's just what I love, you know. Yeah, so that was the last question of this tag. If you made it this far into the video, please leave me a pumpkin, the carved Halloween pumpkin emoji. And if you like the video, please leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Like I said, I'm here to try to make some new bookish friends, try to build this community. So I will be very, very happy if you stick around and subscribe and share your thoughts with me. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great evening or have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.